Bom dia, mundo. I'm sitting down here with Zori the baby. She's practicing her crawling skills, and they are getting faster and faster each day, aren't they, little bean? Now you're able to climb over things. I think today I'm going to start looking up playpen enclosures. What I want is I want something that can surround this area here. So like perhaps little gates that can connect together and create shape. And that way baby Story can have lots of space to run and free, but still be safe from the obstacles. You're a little explorer now, aren't you? Everything is a curiosity. Say hi. Hi. Oh, you're so good at that. You're so good at that.
I've got a lunchtime bottle.
Is it baby bottle time?
Yeah.
This is how you're reminded that you're still a baby. You're still drinking from a little baby bottle, aren't you? And you still want it. Today's Story has her 9 months old checkup at the family nurse clinic. So we're going to take her down there later. She'll be almost 10 months old at this point because we missed the appointment while we were in England. But she'll be able to get weighed today and we'll find out what her official weight is. And
how much you've grown.
Yeah, and they'll be able to see that you have teeth now.
Yeah, and you can crawl.
Yeah.
And you can wave.
And then the next checkup will be at 1 year.
Yeah.
And after that, it's all down to us. We'll have to tell them all about the foods you've been eating, Story. All these wonderful flavours. Oh, Eden, what's happening? I've decided I must join you. I must push my way in. Oh, you don't need to push your way in, you're welcome. You're part of the family too, Eden. Original daughter, remember? Good girl. I think the real reason why you're here though, Eden, is because Story's on the floor with food, isn't it? She doesn't have any biscuits though, it's just baby milk.
You can't have baby bottles.
You don't want baby milk.
Oh, she looks sweet though, she's all curled into you.
It feels nice. You're stroking Eden with your foot. I think she likes that. We are actually gradually weaning Story off the bottles now. So we've reduced her milk amount at lunchtime down by 1 ounce. And soon it will get less and less and she'll be drinking more water and eating more foods to replace it. So Story Bean, you're going to be a big girl very soon. Looks like the blue skies appeared in the end, Story. It was really misty and cold this morning, wasn't it? Mummy's making a juice out there, that's why it's so noisy. The question is, Story, can you get the camera all the way up here on the sofa? Let's see. Have you got the skills? Can you climb up there? Look. Oh, getting closer. No, she's not quite advanced enough for climbing up the sofa to get the camera yet. I left it running for a bit to see if she'd get there, but she lost interest halfway through, which I guess is kind of a good thing. Feels warm, the breeze coming from the window. Oh, we're going down the road. It's a bit weird. Why is there a forklift going down the road, Sash?
I've seen that before.
What have you made for me?
Watermelon and basil.
Why is it brown?
I'm not sure.
Looks like a coffee drink. I'm going to try out this brown juice. You can definitely taste the basil. It's actually quite a nice combination. Crawl training! Come and get me! I'm over here now. Come and get me! That's the wrong way. That's it, this way. Oh, standing up. Whoa. Yeah, you got it. You got it, well done. You love dancing, don't you? You twerking. Look at this twerking. That's hilarious, Story. Dancy day. Is it Dancy day? Got balls now. It's such a joy to watch, Story. Are you done dancing now? Oh, exhausted. Isn't it weird to think that in about 16 years' time this little baby is going to be twerking in some nightclub somewhere? I don't think I'm ready for that kind of thing. No, I'm not, Story. I'd rather you just skip that stage. Yeah, you won't be a little baby then, will you? No, you won't. Eden does not look impressed by any of this. Again, it's much warmer outside the house than it is in. The garden's looking lovely. I feel like I haven't sat out here and enjoyed this for a while. Although in reality it hasn't been that long. The plan of action is to do some shopping. Then we're going to go to Galleria 7, which is the cafe that we visited in the weekend vlog just past. Try out some teas because it's a Sala de Shah, house of tea, and we only had coffee last time. So it'd be good to try that. And then it's off for Story's appointment with the nurse.
Okay, we are in town and it is lovely out here. The sun is shining. It's very warm, it's about 28 degrees. Lovely and sunny. Just getting Story out. Hi. Good girl. And off we go to the cafe.
Story's in the cafe, eating her biscuit. Are you eating stuff that you brought into the cafe yourself? That's not allowed in establishments. Don't put it down there, put it in your mouth. Sacha has gone for a toast with fig jam or compote, and I have meringue, strawberry. They're quite big, aren't they? And that's like $1.50 each, I think they were. Yeah, you could share them. You can actually order half as well, can't you? Now we know the size.
We are sharing a pot of white tea with rose and raspberry flavour. Have you tried it yet?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Herby. Toasty. They're really nice in there. Galleria 7, the total bill was €6.15.
Yeah.
Pretty good for all that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I feel quite satisfied too.
Yeah. Story had a mad 5 minutes, didn't she? She was licking you and eating your arm.
Yeah, that was funny.
We are just driving to the Central de Saud now, and Story is actually fallen asleep, so she is not going to be in a good mood for her nurse appointment because we're going to have to wake her up from her nap, which will probably result in tears. So hopefully it will go alright and we won't have to wait too long. I am looking forward to seeing how much she's put on though and see how big she's got.
Well, we were right, weren't we?
Oh, sorry, Bunny.
We tried to get you out without waking you.
Come on.
Off to the clinic.
And we are done with Story's appointments. We saw the doctor as well. We saw a new doctor today, a lady who was very nice. Story has put on 1.5 kilos in the last 3 months. She's about 18 pounds now, just over. She's grown 5 centimetres in length and her head has got 2 centimetres bigger as well. She's always been very small and on the bottom of the growth charts, but today she's gone up a little level, so that's all good. And both the nurse and the doctor were very happy with her, said her development is really good for her age and that the way Story reads a book is very advanced, because normally babies at 9 to 10 months will just like grab at the books, whereas Story actually took the book nicely and turned the page rather than just slamming her hand on it, so that was good to hear. Our lovely nurse said how happy Story was and she was really pleased to see us, which was nice. We also told the doctor that we were vegetarians because we gave her a run through of what Story eats in a day and she was fine with it. There wasn't any like, oh my goodness, you're vegetarians. She was like, oh great, okay. She just mentioned about Story having eggs, and we all try Story with an egg because her 1-year vaccination has a protein in it which comes from an egg, so she hasn't tried an egg before that and there's a reaction, we won't know. So it's best that we do introduce Story to eggs, even though Jay and I don't eat them. we are going to give them to Story for the time being, just to get her used to them and make sure there's no reaction to that. But we can't do that anyway for another month, 2 months?
Months, she said.
Yeah, so all is good.
Let's get that shopping out. Hello, noisy dog. You're very sweet. Up until now, we have been a bit concerned about telling the doctor that we're vegetarians, because when Sacha told the doctors that she wanted to stop breastfeeding, they were a little bit unsupportive, weren't they, Sash? They made it difficult.
Yeah.
So up until the point where Story needed to have meat, i.e. after 10 months, there was no question of it, because she shouldn't be eating meat at that stage anyway, according to the doctor. So at this meeting, we knew that we were going to have to say something, so I'm glad that they didn't make a fuss out of it, because why should you? If there's a healthy alternative, then it should be recommended and it should be an option. I am glad that we have had the advice from the doctors and the medical professionals with all of our choices with parenting, with food. It's a learning process, so we want to make sure that Story doesn't have any allergies to certain foods, and we have thought about all of that when it comes to making this choice as well, to be vegetarian and possibly vegan in the future. Don't worry, Eden, you're going to just eat your cans of meat. We're not going to subject you to anything like this. Story's inspecting her toy again. Just inspecting the base again, aren't you? Reading.
Inspecting these screws in here.
She loves doing that.
Most interesting.
Reading the instructions now, aren't you? She'll probably continue doing that for another 20 minutes or so. I'm making dinner tonight. This is a new thing. It's a red cabbage salad. Blitzed red cabbage, cucumber, tomato, lemon juice and salt at the moment. It's all raw, none of it's been cooked, so it's got a very nice crunchy flavour to it and texture, which is nice. I forgot to mention we have a fresh basil plant too, so there's basil leaves in there and also some pepper. Because we had pasta last night, we're not going to have pasta tonight. We're going to have garlic chili beans that normally goes with pasta, but with this. So that's the idea. And this is how it turned out in the end. Lots of nice colours on the plate there. Should be good. We're going to sit outside and eat our dinner.
Yeah, too nice to be indoors.
Yeah, you're right. Dinner time. If you missed the weekend vlog, you can become an 8 miler down here or by clicking on this link, and there'll be another one going up this weekend. Was it hard work?
No, not currently.
Good, that means that we can keep it up. Hit the thumbs up button, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Eden, you've got your dinner. Why are you looking at ours? You've got meat, we've got cabbage.